Hello, welcome to this Autodesk 3D Max tutorial. This is my first series of tutorials. I will try to focus in this tutorial on how to design and produce how to make an exterior design. In this tutorial we will going to learn how to build an exterior project like this one, but before we start, also this is another example of an exterior design, but before we start we will learn an introduction to design by Autodesk 3D Max. So firstly we will learn how to use the main functionality of Autodesk 3D Max and how we can manipulate these tools to build a project like this one on the left or the other on the right. So basically this tutorial will be divided for mostly 4 parts. The first part will focus on how to model any exterior project in Autodesk 3D Max. What we mean by modeling, I mean how to build this project, how to build it from zero, from scratch, and firstly by using 2D dimension and then convert it to a 3D dimension. With all its detail, like for this project, with the walls, window, doors, fences, ceiling, everything. So we will try to speak about every details in this project like this one or even this one. We will focus on the modern projects like this one, and by taking more than one example you will be able to build or model any project. After we will be able to model a project, then we'll move to the next part of the tutorial, which is adding a material for the models. What we mean by material, we mean the exterior material, like marbles, paint. Like for the door we need this wood materials, or same as for the fence. For the window we need the glass which have some reflection and refraction effects, and also for the metals, like maybe this one or this door that have some metallic effects. So we'll learn how to build a material from scratch for any object, and try to make this material as much as realistic by adding an effects like reflection, refraction, opacity. We will speak in details about these effects, but as I said, in this part you will learn how to add these materials for our model. The next part will be about adding lights and camera. Light and camera are very important. It's have some connection with the material, so you should have a good information about all these 3, light, camera and material, to be able to produce a realistic project. And the final part will be rendering by using a Vray renderer. Rendering is like directing how to produce a photo for the result, the output, the result of your project. So we will look to give picture like this one, which is contain a realistic light. The camera is settled in the right position, giving a realistic view. And finally, rendering. We mean by rendering is how to adjust all these effects, like the reflection and refraction, and how to build this environment and make it more realistic. Like in this one, this building, the photo is showing that the sun is from this side, and the light is hitting this side of the building, and it's obvious the how the light are very intensity, have a high intensity on these places, on this area, while here we have some shadow is also can be seen here on this, also this area. So we will gonna to learn how to adjust or add all these effects for our project. So this will be the final part, rendering and producing the final result, which is a picture. So this tutorial will focus on producing a picture for your project. We will not gonna to learn or mention anything about doing a movie or animation, but maybe we'll do it in other series. But at the moment we will focus on how to produce a project like this one, and we will try to make it as realistic as possible. So I hope this introduction will be fair enough for you. In the next video we will start our tutorials. I hope it will be simple, easy, and sorry for my language. I am not an English native speaker, but I think it's better to speak in English because it's the world language. So thank you, and if you like my channel, please subscribe and give some feedback, because feedback is very important. So thank you, and see you in the next tutorial.